Alright, so it's 5 a.m. I'm going into work early. I'm hoping I can get back and get in some practice. Beverly Peak is this weekend, and as I've said before, positional is what gets me every time. So, I need to practice a little bit. I mean, I know I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna become a PRS winner overnight, but I just need to put in some time, especially now that I have ammo loaded. This is a 2-day match, and I haven't shot a PRS 2-day match in a while, so I'm looking forward to it. Beverly Peak, if you've never shot it, is probably one of my favorite matches. It's just a lot of natural props that they use. It's just really fun match. But anyway, like I said, it's 5 a.m. I'm leaving to work early today, hoping I can get back so I can get some trigger time. We'll see how today goes. Well, I did not get back home on time to go shoot, but I'm gonna seat some of these bullets. I seat them typically long because this head has a variance about 5 thousandths. I'm gonna make some modifications to the press. Some of the modification that F-Class John talks about, but at the moment I haven't done it. So what I do, I seat them all long, about 20 thousandths, and then after I'm done, I seat them all to the final length, and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so this is just a head from Unique Tech. I think Whitten makes these heads, and it has the clamp kit, whatever they call this thing. All right, so I also keep a magnet right here, so I can keep all my tools right there. All right, so my calipers. Okay, so we're looking for 2.121, right? So we're at 2.144. I have put Sharpie on one of these stations, that one right there. So I'm gonna see where it's at right now. It's at 4.4. So we're at 3.6. We're gonna go down 15. 1, 2, 3, 8, 13. I'm gonna creep up to it. See, if you bring the ram all the way down, it's gonna rotate like that. Okay. However, if you bring it down only halfway, you can put it back in, go, and then don't bring it down all the way. Bring it down to there, and race it again. It'll just stay there. And then you can use the same one over and over, which is gonna give you consistency. Okay, 23. Yep, 2 more. 1, 2. All right, see what it looks like. All right, 2.121, 2121. All right, at this point, we can just do them all. Well, let me double check this one as well. Come down one more. It was kind of in between. All right. All right. Okay, one more. I'll check this one as well. All right, we're good. All right, so now I'm just gonna do them all. Ah, there goes one. I'll keep a rag right here so I can wipe them down, because I drop them quite often. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so we're good. We're gonna do them all. So I've been reading some of the comments that you guys are commenting. So first of all, thank you. I know a lot of you guys were kind of worried about that stupid mistake that I made. So thank you. Typically, what I do is, I keep stuff right there. I keep all my info in my phone. I actually made a spreadsheet on Google Sheets, and that's where I keep all my data in my phone. But for some reason, I kept looking at it, and it just never clicked. For whatever reason that was, I have no idea. So I'm gonna have to do. You guys remember Herman Salazar? He used to have just a website full of information. But anyway, back in 2010, I went to his house, and he was reloading. And what he would do is he had on like just small papers, like small cardboard papers. He had like almost like a label size. He had the loads for all his rifles. Okay, so what he would do is whatever he was going to load, he actually had one for the powder. He had one for the load. Okay, so what he would do is he'd grab one for the powder and put it over there and just verify the powder, put it there, and then the powder charge, he'd grab it, and look at it, whatever, the amount was, and then he'd punch it in and verify and everything. He would take his time verifying. It was simple, right? 2 small little labels. So that's what I'm probably gonna have to start doing now, because I've never made that mistake in my life, and now I did, so now I need to do something about it. So learn from my mistake, and think about maybe those small little labels. I mean, it doesn't take long at all, and like I said, you can just have them for whatever you're loading for, and then you can simply just put them over there by the scale or whatever you're using, and it's a very simple way to double check your stuff. I've been reading some of the comments. Let me read some comments, because I read the comments. And some very interesting comments for sure. Of course, there's the ever so popular about me using my my SEP rest when I'm shooting that 1.3-inch group. And of course, there's the guys that are like, "Oh, I'm not impressed. Try to do that offhand. See how well you do." Well, that's dumb. Why would I do offhand when I'm trying to shoot as small as possible, right? But anyway, those are the typical comments, and the whole, if I had that set up, I could do it too. Yeah, I've said this once, and I'm gonna say it again. There was a lot of luck involved in that group. Okay, I don't even know if I could do it again. So, but anyway, those are always entertaining. What else? A lot of you still don't know what the Type S stands for in Reading dice. Well, that's for speedy. That's what the S stands for. Do you crimp your bullets? No, I do not. I do not crimp bullets, and I suggest that you don't either. Okay. What else? People making fun of my smudges on my face the other day when I was polishing tuners. By the way, Seabold wanted me to mention this. Those tuners that you saw the other day that I polished, those were made from Bob Seabold's championship barrels. So, if you know who Bob Seabold is, and you want to get a tuner made from his championship barrels, those were them. So, go to my website and get one, if you want one, because that's literally where those tuners came from. What else? People are asking about the Dillon. I mean, it's a perfectly good machine for loading ammo. I mean, as you can tell, that's what I'm doing. So still a lot of people uh, finding the caliper video useful, the one where I showed the fourth method, this one, the step measurement. So that's fun. But anyway, I read all your comments, or I try to anyway, at least for now. Hopefully the channel will get so big that I won't be able to. But I don't know, YouTube makes it difficult. So I ask that you guys stick with me and just like all my videos. I mean, just take the time, just hit that like button. And if at the end of the video you don't like it, well, you can always uncheck it. But I'm doing the best I can, and I'm literally swimming up against the current because YouTube makes it really hard on us to do anything, you know, like gun related, right? They oftentimes they kind of, I don't know, they label it as dangerous. What do they call it? They call it like, I don't know, like dangerous acts or something along those lines, which is pretty ridiculous. But you know, they don't really know what's going on. They just see me doing this and they just assume it's bad. So, you know, give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't, because that helps build up the channel. And hopefully some of this will go away. I don't know. I feel it's gonna get worse, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Somebody just said, think about posting on Rumble. It's a free speech channel. I don't know what that is. Rumble. So I'm gonna have to check it out. Anyway, do you have any good recommended loads for 338 rum? I have no idea, my friend. I just don't load for anything big. The biggest I have loaded for a rum back in the day when I used to hunt, but it wasn't mine. I just helped a friend of mine, but it was just, man, I hate shooting those big guns. They just kick too much. But anyway, oh, you guys really, a lot of you really like the trick about the puller, the shell holder. Yeah, I don't know how I came up with that or where I got it, but I've been using that for a long, long time. Another question that you guys had, or comment, a lot of you were telling me that they make collet pullers. Well, I have one, okay? I just don't like using it because it crimps the bullet, or it always ruins the bullet. I know I can set it up better. I can spend the time and set it up perfectly to where it probably won't do that, but I've just never took the time. So I only use this one whenever I'm just gonna not plan on saving the bullets at all, because it tends to really grab them and put a dent in them. So I don't like it if I'm gonna try to save them, but I have one, okay? It's just not my favorite when I'm trying to reuse them. The CLR, if you try the CLR trick that I showed you about to get carbon out of your barrel, try it. Or let me know in the comments, because it freaking works. Somebody, I forgot who told me about that. There's so many people that I wish I could remember that have told me things that at first they sound kind of crazy, but I like to test everything, even the crazy stuff. And man, that CLR, it just worked. So if you have a muzzle brake or anything, just get some CLR, dump it in there, and you'll notice, I mean, it's gonna take all that carbon out of there. So try it sometime. And it's cheap. I mean, compared to every other carbon cleaner, super cheap. But anyway, alrighty. I don't have much today. Like I said, I didn't get to go shoot today, so I'm gonna finish seating these and box them up, because 2 more days. Today's Wednesday night. Tomorrow I have to go pour concrete, so I have to get up really super early. So that means I'm gonna be super tired tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. So more than likely I'm not gonna go out and shoot. But and then Friday morning I'm leaving. So yeah, I'm pretty much out of time. So whatever it's gonna do, it's gonna do. All right, guys. thank you for joining me today. Let me know if you're enjoying this daily vlogging thing. It's something I'm trying out, kind of try to keep you guys in the loop, and so that way you guys can see what it takes. I mean, it's a lot of work to shoot at a top level, and this is just PRS. When I say just PRS, I don't really. This is not my main sport. I shoot PRS for fun. This is kind of to help with my what would I call it, with my OCD when it comes to F class. F class is my main sport, and I do spend a lot of time. And after this match, I'm gonna get into F class because I need to prepare for nationals. So you guys are gonna see all that as well. But you're gonna see the difference between. I just want you guys to see the difference between preparing for F class and preparing for PRS. But this weekend, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And like I said, PRS is just, I do it for fun, but F class is coming. You guys will see. Anyway, thank you again, and I'm tired. We'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope all your groups are one whole. See ya.